Good evening, teacher and classmates. My name is Mario Pico Chica, and I am a student of UTPL University. And today I am going to talk about synthetic linkage, gender, number, and person. Sorry. Okay. Um, First, I am going to go over the explanation, like what is the meaning of synthetic linkage and why it is necessary. And also, I am going to kind of give a way that we can teach these to a certain group of students that I have chosen. And let's begin. Okay, so synthetic linkage, when it refers to number, it is kind of talking about that the verb has to agree with the subject. For example, what do I mean by this is if there are three people being used as a subject or two, for example, in the sentence, Juan and Maria run very fast. We are talking about Juan and Maria. So we are talking about two people. So this is gonna modify the verb. The verb is no longer going to be the same as if it was with just one person. For example, Juan runs quickly. Now, the difference in number is that the verb has to agree with the number of people. For example, we cannot say Juan and Maria runs very fast. That is very incorrect. Okay, next, gender. When we are referring to someone, for example, when we are using names or personal pronouns such as names or things, we have to know to identify their gender. And for that reason, we have to learn the personal pronouns because they have a gender. For example, in the sentence, Juan is cooking dinner. We can replace Juan for he because he is referring to the male gender in the singular person, you know? So we cannot say, for example, um, Juan is cooking dinner. She is busy right now. That is incorrect. She is female gender and Juan is male gender. So we have to learn to recognize the personal pronouns and what gender they are referring to. Okay, next. We have number, we have gender, and now we need to know in what person it is. Okay, so for example, in synthetic linkage for person, we need to learn in what person we are referring. For example, if I see someone walking on the street, I'm not gonna say um, he. Okay, sorry. You are walking the street. No, we have to say he because we are referring to a third person. Third person of the singular. He is walking on the street, you know? Or the dog is barking outside the house. Okay, now, first person, I am playing with my dog. Second person, you are doing homework. You know, we as speakers need to recognize in what person we are talking. Okay, and all right. So that is gonna be it for the explanation. And now I'm gonna quickly tell how we can teach this to a group of students, which the students are going to be adult students with a high proficiency level of English for me, because I like working with other people. So my students are around 25 to 30 years old, and okay, so the way we can teach this is, for example, using different strategies. One of the strategies, for example, for gender is They are gonna have to write sentences and paragraphs and replace the names with the personal pronouns according or depending on the gender. For example, another strategy for teaching person. In what person are we talking about? For example, students can see a sentence and tell the teacher or act or answer the teacher in what person they are listening, or in what person that sentence is referring. Um, they can also read examples, a lot of examples. Another strategy for teaching numbers, for example, um, students have to choose the verb according to the number of subjects. Okay, that is not an activity. Okay, there are many activities, and that is gonna be it for me, teacher. Goodbye, and sorry for not sharing the PowerPoint presentation, but I am doing this on my cell phone for now. I do not have a laptop, but I will attach the PowerPoint presentation right next to the video. Bye, teacher.